I like to actually, we should have prefaced by saying that even as uh, we, namely this body, is made of matter, we all know that. We have the spirit. Now, basically, we have to proceed from that basis. We have the spirit. Actually speaking, I would say we are the spirit and have the body. We are the spirit and have a body. We are the spirit because that has a power which is much higher magnitude than the power of the body. Now, how but a man's reach must exceed his grasp, or what is heaven for, said Thomas Browning. Thomas Browning said, but a man's reach must exceed his grasp. You can grasp here, but the reach will go far beyond, or what is heaven for. You see, from this it is clear that if you are capable of doing 1 meter of grasp, you are capable of reaching 10,000 meters. That is possible with your spirit. If there was no spirit, we would have been a million of what we were a million years ago or a billion years ago. We had the spirit, the basic spirit, the power, let us say, in the initial days, to face an enemy. That was spirit. Now, you metamorphose it into higher and higher and higher qualities. You are ready to die for the sake of your country, independence. That is the spirit. It is not the body which is deciding or the mind which is deciding, but it is the spirit. You are dying, ready to die for your country. Now, when your child is ill or your spouse is ill and gravely ill, and you spend hours sleepless in the hospital looking after him or her, etc., your body is cracking, but it is a spirit which is helping you to stay on. It is helping you to stay on and stay put. That the power to drive that body is there. And the power is a spiritual power. You therefore don't immediately think in terms of God or anything else. You have certain higher and nobler qualities within you that are of a far greater power than the power which your body can deliver. The power of love, for example, is far greater than the power of your whole body. Or the power of your compassion is far greater than the power of your body. Now, you saw a person knocked down by a two-wheeler, and you yourself were going on a two-wheeler, you suddenly see him bleeding, and something tells you, my God, I must save him. 100 other people are passing through, but you had the spirit. You stopped your vehicle, you called an auto rickshaw, and you put him and took him to the Rayapeta hospital, and they did an immediate surgery. You saved him, and you stayed on throughout. You had the spirit to save a soul. You save a body. You had that. That power saved the soul. But that power saved the body. You see, many of us are capable of manifesting the spirit in terms of emergencies. But we should manifest the spirit all the time. In peace or in emergency, in all situations, we should be capable of manifesting the spirit. And the spirit need not necessarily be the spirit of a spirit that comes to rescue, the spirit that comes to help only in emergency. The spirit will be a very broad-based spirit, the spirit that is of your very nature. Because your inherent nature is not bad. Your inherent nature is good. Everybody's inherent nature is good, but the surface of it is concealed with a certain degree of what you call circumstantial, societal badness. You may use the expression bad. I'm unhappy to use this expression, but I have to use that expression. Happens, and you can easily go through that, pierce it, and you can see the goodness in that man, and you can make him good yourself. The power of your positive spirit is so high that you can convert the negative spirits. I have experienced that, and I can tell you personally. Now, I can feel the presence of a person with a negative spirit, and I can feel the presence of a person with a positive spirit. And I can deliver positive power, energy, or a spirit to a person, and you can immediately feel it. You see, positive feeling or a positive spirit is so powerful that it can unite people together, bring people together, bring them in emergency, bring them in trouble, bring them in. Just now I heard that there was a 8.8 Richter scale earthquake in Japan, and that there's a huge tsunami, and about 2 million people have been affected. And the first information is about a lakh of people are dead in Japan. We cry. Our heart cries, but we may not cry openly because we are concealed by this wretched posture of our personality. At heart, we will have to cry because supposing someone of us were there in Tokyo at the time when it was hit by that tsunami, you would be struggling. You would be trying to find out what happened to my grandson in Libya when that is happening. You see, you will be restless. You see, you hunger for human safety. You hunger for human, your hunger to give human help to human beings. So that is your real nature, but you conceal it. So you must change the mask. You open the mask, throw out the mask, and you will see the real power of the Spirit within you. See, that is the Spirit.